demonises a certain product. As soon as a particular beverage might have a red dot on it, that product is instantly viewed as being unhealthy.
It's called the traffic light system, a controversial labelling scheme designed to instantly tell us the fat, sugar and salt content of foods. But according to Australian Beverages Council CEO Jeff Parker, the system is flawed.
What we believe traffic lights will do will actually dumb down the decision-making process so much that inadvertently traffic lights are actually promoting health illiteracy.
But Choice spokesperson Ingrid Hoost says the system is helping the illiterate.
There are many dietitians and health professionals who advocate for traffic light labelling because they understand that it provides easy, useful information at a glance. It's particularly useful for people with low literacy levels and those for whom English is not their first language.
Under the traffic light proposal, milk would score 3 amber lights for fat, saturated fat, sugar and just a green for salt, while Coke would score 3 green lights for fat, saturated fat, salt and just a red for sugar.
You know, full cream milk will have a red dot on it. There's a big concern that type of labelling will actually turn kids away and parents away from providing full cream milk to young kids.
And out on the farm in Milton, dairy farmer Robert Miller is suffering from the supermarket milk war and doesn't need another reason to lose business.
It'll have a major consequence on us. People will be steered away from eating dairy product. And it's something that what we eat is what we become. If you take dairy out of the diet, what's it going to do for osteoporosis in a few years? What's it going to do to children's teeth? What's it going to do to children's bones?
He says Choice needs to look at the bigger picture.
Milk is a product with about 4% fat or 3% fat. That's not a very high level of fat. And there's a lot of other qualities in milk besides fat. There's a calcium for your bones, and there is so much more to milk than just fat. And I think that Choice is overlooking some of the other health benefits that are in dairy products.
But Choice says it won't hurt the dairy industry.
There'll be certainly many milk on the market that have got low saturated fat levels, so the farmer might be selling more of the low saturated fat milk than the higher saturated fat milks.
Marketing and consumer expert from the Centre for the Study of Choice, Dr. David Waller, agrees the system can work.
So it can be simplistic, but as long as people know that. And it's hard to then put all the detail on the side to explain every single thing. So visually, having those colours can make it a bit simpler and easier for customers.
But the Beverage Council says the current percent daily intake labelling is working just fine.
We think rather than bring in a system that doesn't have a good evidence base behind it, that hasn't been tested and that consumers aren't familiar with, rather than bring that in, we think we should be promoting and getting behind more the current system that's been around for 5 years.
But Choice has the evidence.
A 2009 study of 900 shoppers found that when compared against the traffic light labelling and other front-of-pack nutritional labelling systems, traffic light labels helped consumers choose healthier options 5 times more often.
As the debate continues, the 61 recommendations to food labelling submitted by the Independent Food Labelling Panel in January will be answered by the government in December.